Well, you guys, I f***ed this one up, and here's how it happened.
And her milkshake bring all the boys to the yard. Put that thing in the jar. I heard that she real down the mall.
Hey, what's up, you creeps? So today I wanted to show you guys these Reeves 24 color wax pastels. So these are water soluble pastels that you can use with different mediums and stuff. It claims that you can use it wet or dry, and then you can use it on watercolor paper or card paper to try different textures and stuff like that. We're gonna go ahead and open it up. It's a little tricky to open, especially with nails, so yeah, just yeah. Okay, we got it, you guys. So now we can see a full range of the colors, and it looks like it's a pretty decent color scheme. I do really like this pink. It's not a lot of purples, I wish there were more, but I do really like this blue right here. Kind of matches my nails, and I really like this purple up here. And now we're just gonna go ahead and open this up. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop this plastic right off. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks like really messy. Like, do you guys not see that? It's like really messy. Like, I don't know, they kind of look used, but I know I'm wrapping off the plastic, so maybe they're not used. But yeah, I do like this color scheme, and I can't wait to jump right in and see what we can make with this. Okay, now that I brought you guys in closer, I'm going to show you guys how we can use this medium. This is my first time using it. I'm going to start off with dry on dry, and that clearly gives you some texture. And then I'm going to go in with dry on wet paper. So that means you start off dry, then you use a little bit of water. I'm just using a flathead brush, and I'm just going to glide it over the crayon. And you can also just, just wet the paper first, and this is going to be the wet on wet technique, and then you put the crayon on the wet paper so you can get it to be very vibrant and stuff. I like the way that this feels, but it is very different than what I'm used to. So I'm going to show you guys how you can make clear matte textures with this. I'm going to use some Mod Podge that I got from the dollar store. And I got it from Dollar Tree, so it was $1. And then I jump in with some baby powder, and that's what's going to make it matte. This is like the same steps that you guys can use for making gesso. So if you are out of gesso, you can basically use these same exact steps and make your own gesso and make different types of gesso. So like clear gesso, white gesso. If you have like any type of colored powder or anything like that, you can make any type of gesso that you want or may need or whatever. And then I'm gonna show you guys how you make white gesso. So now we're gonna go right back in with that Mod Podge, and then we're gonna use the baby powder because this one is matte. And then we're gonna jump in with some white acrylic, and I got this from Walmart. And you just basically mix it all together, and then you have your own white gesso that you can use. So these are the mediums that I'm going to use to try to create this piece. It's because like these basically were very textured as is, but I guess adding the gesso that I made made it just even worse. I don't know, I didn't use this gesso before, well, this method of gesso before on different types of artworks and stuff that I've done, and I love the way that came out. And I really thought that using it with these water soluble wax pastels, like I really thought that they would come out right, but it just didn't. Yeah, so this was just a really cool thing that you can use to give more shape and stuff to your artwork and stuff like that. You can also use this with watercolor as well. So like if you have liquid watercolors, you can also use the gesso method with the liquid watercolors, just so you can make things look a little different. And if you ever feel like the gesso is just too thick, you can always thin it out with some water and just dilute it, so yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing more about how to use basically your own homemade gesso, just go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and I will be sure to show you how I use the homemade gesso with watercolors, just because I know that this one was a fail, but this was also my first time using this medium. And maybe I should have just gave it a fair shot and used it by itself before I added the gesso. But I was inspired to use the gesso with this, and it just didn't turn out the way that I wanted to. Yeah, and basically it's all the same steps like I told you guys. So if you want a glossy finish, you just don't put the powder in, you know. You just use it as is. You don't put the powder in, because if you put the powder in, it makes it matte. And so since I don't show you guys enough of my sketching in my videos, I decided to throw this one in here, and this is why this video is a little bit longer. This video is also basically a hot mess because things just didn't go my way, as you saw in the beginning of this video. So I just wanted to show you guys some of my sketching process. Oh, I was also inspired by, I didn't even tell you guys that I was also inspired by Iggy Azalea in that Sally Walker video. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of the photo references that I was using here. Yeah, and basically that's why she came out the way that she did. I wanted to draw a blue baddie babe, and you know, Iggy just happened to drop her video around the same time that I wanted to draw something like that. So it's kind of inspired by it. I didn't want her to look too much like Iggy because I'm not really good at, you know, drawing people. Well, I'm good at drawing girls, but not like I don't know, what am I trying to say, like caricatures? Is that it? No, I don't know. I'm not good at portraits. God dang it, that's what I'm talking about. Portraits. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at drawing people from just looking at them. It's just not my cup of tea. Some people can do that. I can't do that, you know. I just get inspired by something and I just draw something and put something on paper, but I'm not good at doing the portraits and all of that stuff. Yeah, I know how to do a self-portrait because I know my face, and in art classes all they taught us was how to do self-portraits, so I really don't know how to draw anyone else and stuff like that, but you know, I'll learn one day. But yeah, basically this was inspired by Iggy, and I'm just using the same color scheme and stuff like that from her video. And I didn't even tell you guys what I'm using. Of course I'm using the Prismacolor Color Race pencils for this sketch. Yeah, and I wanted to do a whole background and stuff, but you guys, this whole sketch got trashed because when I painted it, I just hated it. But here's the process of how I did it. Yeah, so basically that whole sketch was a waste of my time and yours. I'm so sorry about that. But anyway, I went in and just redid the sketch, and I just made things more even. I do like the first sketch a little bit more, but you know, at this point I was just frustrated and I wanted to get out some type of content, and I just jumped in with the markers. So you guys will see a marker illustration of that same piece of artwork, and eventually I am going to redeem myself and go ahead and do a piece of artwork with those watercolor oil pastels, water soluble pastels, whatever they are. I'm going to get those down packed, so you guys please stay tuned for that video. And if you really want to see that video, go ahead and leave me a comment or give me a like or something so I can know that you guys want to see that. I also gave a set of those water pastel things to my giveaway winners, so let me know if you're enjoying those. I got them and I should have tested them out before I sent it to you, but I just thought, you know, hey, you know, I'm going to enjoy these. You know, they're basically like watercolors, and I was totally wrong. I was completely wrong. So yeah, maybe you have more luck than I did. Let me know if any of you guys actually use these before, and give me some tips or something in the comments, and hopefully by the time that I make a video and redeem myself from it, it will actually be some type of redemption and not just another failure. Yeah, so things came out a little bit better. I'm not really happy with this like that either, but it is what it is. I don't know what was going on today. Today was just not my day. I just really wanted to get this picture done. I didn't want this to be in the pile of unfinished art that I do have, you know, and I just really tried to push to put it out there. I did take multiple breaks in between me filming this and sketching this and all of that stuff, and when I was first painting this, I took multiple breaks just to step away and try to see what else I could possibly do. I also looked at how-tos and stuff like that online, and you know, it just wasn't for me. I don't really know if anyone who actually used this Reeves set before, but yeah, it just wasn't for me. And also, I got a new camera. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference in the quality, but I hope that you can. Let me know how you guys like the video quality. I'm hoping that you guys enjoy this a little bit more, just because I was noticing that my other videos looked a little bit grainy and just weren't as sharp as I would like them to be. So hopefully you guys can tell a difference in the quality of the video. I'm just trying to put out better content and stuff for you guys, because I see a lot of you guys' comments talking about that, why do I not have a lot more subscribers than what I do? I'm sorry, I don't know. I thought maybe, you know, if I had better equipment or something, or just, you know, I don't know, better content, it would just be better. And now that we're almost done, I'm just going to go ahead and detail her and stuff. I'm using my white jelly roll, and I'm also using my fine liners to add any little details and stuff. I'm going again with my Instagram handle. Go ahead and follow me on there. Here is the finished marker illustration. Go ahead and subscribe and stay moisturized. I will see you guys in my next video. Love you, love you, love you. Bye.